Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing some possible changes to the Imitation Game and what's going on exactly with the difficulty there. We're going to do a little chicken changeover. But yeah, so basically, there was a thread posted recently on the Supercell forums. We're going to be getting a couple of replays going here, guys. There's a thread on the Supercell forums. One of the people that works there basically said, I'm going to read it verbatim here, guys. He basically said, I realized that it was a bit misleading in the sneak peeks of Imitation Game. The bases are some of the best for their HQ level, not the best in the game. We have an algorithm that tries to determine how difficult, in quotations, difficult, these bases are, and picks from a pool of all players. Here's how the difficulty increases. Stage 1, HQ 10 to HQ 11. Stage 2, HQ 12 to 13. Stage 3, HQ 14 to 15. Stage 4, HQ 16 to 17. Stage 5, HQ 18 to 18 to 19. Stage 6, HQ 20 to 21. And Stage 7, HQ to 22. So basically what he's saying here is that it's not the best bases in the game, it's just like randomly picked bases at different HQ levels is how the stages work. So, what we can take away from this in a positive way is they do notice that everyone's saying that it's too easy, which is good because because maybe they'll change it, maybe they'll match it more. I think they need to match it with victory points like they do with like I said in the last video with the Hammerman bases and stuff like that, or last time I talked about it. Because it needs to be challenging. Like, they can make it challenging for everyone, and like still a lot of people get a lot out of it, right? Like, they don't need to just make it so easy. Like, I feel like Dr. T is a really good where are we here? I feel like Dr. T is a really good example of like good difficulty for different levels and stuff, because it can be hard for max players too. Like, you've seen me fail on Dr. T many times, guys. And most people are still able to complete it without being max offense, and it's not like Imitation Game where it's just like everyone can do it, and like max players can do it with their eyes closed pretty well, depending on how much offensive statues you have. So I don't know. I feel like it's in a good spot, like with them saying this, that it means like they might actually change it in the future, because whenever they usually are pretty good with like it was the same thing with with the barbed wire and stuff, right? Like apparently a lot of people were complaining about not using troops in operations. So if there was a few people complaining about that, then like basically everyone is saying that Imitation Game is too easy, right? So I'm assuming that they're going to ramp up the challenge. They are pretty good at getting back to us for things like this. So that's definitely something we can look forward to, I think, going forward with Imitation Game. And another thing I wanted to mention, guys, was this. If you may have noticed, this isn't the conclusion to the Forlorn Hope operation. I actually got kicked out of the task force, and instead of explaining all the nonsense that happened, like it was a bunch of just stupid things and just kind of childish things on their part. In the chicken's opinion, it was just really stupid. But I'm gonna flip a little screen cap on here. What happened was I went to another Angry Family task force, because I know they all keep in touch, because I got kicked and I was trying to get back in. I didn't understand. I was like, oh, like maybe they like maybe they kicked me by accident instead of kicking someone else. But it was done on purpose. They did hashtag kick the chicken, kick the chick. But yeah, I'll flip that screenshot up. You would have already read it by now. I'm just explaining exactly what happened, because it's just easier to read than it is to to explain exactly. So I am in another Angry Family task force. Hopefully this one goes better than the last one. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick around too long here. I might go back into the 25-man I was in before, but I want to know from you guys, like, what do you like, what do you look for when you join a new task force? Like, what do you like? What draws you to a certain task force? Like size, leaderboard position, things like that. Like, what's your favorite size task force to join? Personally, I like the 10-man. Obviously, I like the 10-man. I feel like that's a pretty good sweet spot in terms of size and skill and everything kind of combined in like that. So I definitely want to hear from you guys on what you look for in task forces. And yeah, that's basically all I had to say on this one, guys. That's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Leave a comment below on the task force stuff, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.